Alfred Basbous was a Lebanese artist known for pioneering modernist sculpture in the Middle East for decades. And now a retrospective of his work is opening in London. TRT World's Sarah Morrice went along for a look at the man who was considered way ahead of his time.
Alfred Basbous's artistic ambition was to express form in its purest condition. In his search for the essence of beauty, he focused on the principles of shape, movement, line and material.
He was making more figurative pieces at the beginning of his career and then sort of shifted towards abstraction. But I would say the main theme of his career is really the exploration of the human form and in particular of the female form. So that's sort of the common thread throughout his art.
Over his career, which spanned from the 1950s to the 2000s, he worked with wood, stone and metals like bronze. His aim was for the natural beauty of the material to express the purity of the subject.
Basbous's versatility is evident when you see so much of his work gathered here at London's Sophia Contemporary Gallery. But whether big or small, all of his sculptures are without frivolous embellishment, and that's a result of his philosophy of simplicity.
Born in Lebanon in 1924, Alfred Basbous had a short-lived masonry career with British Railways. But by the 1950s, he'd begun carving sculptures of animals. And in the 60s, he won a scholarship that would change his work.
You got the influence of the European modern art, and it was like he had this passion explode because Lebanon is in the Middle East. Usually to express something is very difficult, and then I came back and he showed the figures and they was inspired by women.
His studio was based in his home village on the northwestern coast of Lebanon. His dream was to turn it into an open-air museum and put Lebanon on the modernist map. Alfred Basbous became a master in his own field and a household name in the Middle East. His lasting legacy being the path he paved for future artists by fighting against the notion of the time that modern art was just a globalisation of Western values. Sarah Morrice, TRT World, London.